What's up, guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video. The Halloween Cup is upon us. Boo, trick or treat. And Edgy McEdgeman is nice enough to send us some battles, his first battles in the Halloween Cup perhaps. And he is leading with Crustle with Alolan Marowak and Clefable as his squad. So Clefable I think is an interesting pick for this team. Crustle, a rather common lead in the Halloween Cup, and Alolan Marowak, very common as well. Snuck in a smackdown during that matchup, which allows him to win this matchup outright with stored energy just by shielding once. Drifloon comes back in. He's gonna bait here with the X Scissor, but gets the shield anyway and decides to switch out and switch lock himself. Interesting play. Interesting play. Okay, Edgy McEdgeman, you are having 3,000 IQ, things that I am not thinking at all. Lures out the Azumarill. Okay. Has a lot of energy, so these Shadow Balls will definitely add up. And still has that Crustle alive, so it will be able to do one smackdown worth of damage to that Drifloon later on, perhaps. Shields are down. Azu just needs to go for a like a play rough or an Ice Beam at this point. Gonna Charm down and perhaps survive a move and get to a move against the Drifloon, which should seal the deal. Hydro Pump, man, that does so much. Trying to farm all the way down. Can he get to the Meteor Mash? Oh my gosh, he's going for the Moonblast. He's going for the kill shot, the flex. I think Meteor Mash was all that was necessary and has an X Scissor stored. This is not very effective, but it will be enough to take out the Azumarill. Edgy McEdgeman, you're scaring me all over the place. You're making all these crazy plays, but it worked for you and you won the game. So obviously you know what you're doing. Going against Koba in this next one. Crustle versus Victreebel. Not a great matchup. These Razor Leafs are hitting for neutral, but the Smackdowns are also doing a lot. And you're going to get to this move, so at least you're going to get a shield out of this matchup at least. I expect the shield. Yep. Gonna aggressively swap, but now locks himself in against the Crustle. Okay. Shadow Ball will do a ton of damage. Is the opponent going to go down 2 shields? They are. They're going to go down 2 shields. Trying to get to that second Shadow Ball, but can only get to a Bone Club. We'll still do some nice chip damage, some neutral chip damage. Now do you come back in with Crustle to soak up that energy? You do. Oh, and you get the simultaneous KO. That's actually huge. Now you have 2 shields for Clefable, and the Victreebel is already quite low. So you're in a pretty decent situation. Oh, if this is an Acid Spray, that could be really bad. It's a Leaf Blade though, so that's totally fine. Shield that. You still have a whole shield against whatever's in back, and it's a Zway. Oh my gosh, double weak to Charm, unbelievable. And Clefable essentially sweeps the back line to take that win. Very nicely done. Edgy McEdgeman, you have unlocked the meta with Clefable. I haven't seen a Clefable during my matches thus far, but who knows, maybe after this video, maybe the meta changes. Clefables start playing around, playing rough. I know Clefable doesn't have play rough, but that is a fairy move. Going against Walchi in this next one. I'm gonna turn on my Go Plus right now. It's Spotlight Hour. Okay. Galvantula, that was a good lead. And oh, really nice. Really nice to be able to hard punish this Umbreon with a Clefable. As you can see, the charms are doing a lot. Clefable has to go for the last resort to do any damage. Can easily tank this last resort. Oh, but this has the shield. That's fine too. This ensures that you're gonna force the next Pokemon to throw a move at you. Going for this Moonblast. Man, Moonblast is a really hard hitting move, so this would do a ton of damage to Galvantula. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would have KO'd from that range. Galvantula has to throw a move. Clefable did its job. He just let it go. In comes Marowak. Discharge only does like less than 40%, so it's not the end of the world. And they tried to bait with lunge, so you're in a really comfortable position now. Gonna switch into Crustle to clear that debuff. Gonna bait. I don't think you should bother baiting in this situation. I doubt the Azumarill shield. Okay, what do I know? I know nothing. I was gonna say the Azumarill probably saves the shield for the Shadow Ball, but what do I know? Nothing apparently. Azumarill might try and bubble down. Has a lot of energy, but unless it has Hydro Pump, it doesn't really matter. Bone Club plus like a Fire Spin or two should be enough. Oh no, Bone Club's enough from that range. Wow. Well played. Yeah, of course Marowak will win CMP over Azumarill. And even if Azumarill baited with Ice Beam and was at 100 energy, it would still need like 3 more bubbles to get to that Hydro Pump. So he was in a pretty safe position. Crustle versus Crustle. So in this matchup, I like to just go straight fast moves and try and sneak in an extra smackdown, similar to like a Togekiss mirror match. And you saw he was able to do that there. So he's going to be able to smack this thing all the way down. Looks like he has pretty good pretty good IVs on his Crustle as well. Gonna try and bait here and get a shield. And he does. And then he aggressively swaps. Really interesting that he likes to aggressively swap, because I would probably just let my Crustle go and make sure I align. But this works out really well for him actually, because now his Clefable is going to avoid this Poison Jab user. Has to shield the Crunch. Oh my gosh, is this like a single moved? Maybe it's Sludge Bomb Flamethrower? What the heck? Bone Club almost takes it out. Gonna go for this next one to ensure he takes that out or get the last shield. Yeah, it makes sense. I don't know what this opponent is waiting for with their shields. They are just going to surrender the match. Okay. Some pretty Wild West sort of games. Wild Halloween Cup games. In the next one, Crustle versus Shiftry. This is an okay matchup because the X-Scissor hits for double super effective. So an X-Scissor would probably knock out the Shiftry from this range. But the Leaf Blades are going to hit for neutral. Opponent's going for foul play. So trivia, PvP knowledge for you guys. If you're running Shiftry in neutral matchups, Leaf Blade and foul play actually do the same damage. So you always want to go for Leaf Blade in neutral matchups. Clefable was able to eat the Leaf Blade, and it's going to do a lot of charm damage here. I think this is just a Dark Pulse that the Muck went for. It looked like 4. Yeah, so Clefable can tank that and still get to the move. Very nice counting by this trainer. Oh my gosh, he's going for the Charm Down. Oh my gosh, going to Charm Down the entire Muck and have a move ready for whatever comes in. I would think, okay. Oh, didn't get the move off. That really stinks. That Meteor Mash would have been amazing. This is like a pretty good matchup for Marowak. Not the best matchup in the world. Gonna go for this X-Scissor for some nice chip damage, because everything is gonna be resisted from Wigglytuff onto the Marowak. But at the same time, Marowak can really only hit it for neutral damage with Fire Spins and Bone Clubs. So it's a pretty good matchup for Marowak, but it's not like super, I guess it is kind of dominant. It's not like super dominant, just because like you're gonna take a lot of charm damage in the process. Gonna Bone Club this Wigglytuff, and I think this might be enough from this range. It is. That was a shiny Wigglytuff too, so at least the opponent was flexing out here despite taking the loss on the chin. Looks like a 5-0 set from Edgy McEdgeman. Thank you so much for the battle submission using Clefable. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are enjoying Halloween Cup. I know some people are really struggling in Halloween Cup just because the meta is so diverse, and I hope you guys are able to pick up a team you're comfortable with, try out some new things. Honestly, I was struggling with a very meta team of like Galvantula, AWAC, and Azumarill. And then I switched up to like a crazy spice team of Wigglytuff, Seviper, Wormadam. Video coming soon. And I actually like went 4-1. So I think it's like a very open meta, and you might even surprise yourself and have more success trying out spicier picks and anti-meta picks rather than the classic meta Pokemon. So without further ado, thank y'all for watching. If you're new here, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.